What's up, and how's it going? Okay, so, first of all, if you haven't seen it, in the title, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV tonight. It's Final Fantasy XIV Tuesdays. For some people, it is Wednesday. But for me, Actually, technically it is Wednesday now, but we're still calling it Tuesday because it's like Tuesday not. Anyway, I'll be back on Pokemon probably Sunday not. But for tonight, let me adjust this camera. There we go. Nope, not satisfied. That's it. But tonight is going to be Final Fantasy 14, and then tomorrow night, and Thursday night will be Monster Hunter World. And again, we'll be back on Pokemon on Sunday and Monday, and we'll kind of go from there. But again, tonight's Final Fantasy 14 Tuesday. It's not a catchy name, but it's okay. It is what it is. So tonight I'm gonna just kind of be working on some basic things. I'm gonna be playing a little bit of here and there stuff in Bozja. Gonna be sorry, just looking at these memories. Still got a lot of these to do. Still got a lot to do in Bozja. But gonna be messing around in Bozja and gonna be doing some, as you've read it in the title, some Mandervale Gold Saucer Shenanigans. Or Gold Saucer Shenanigans. And, you know, hopefully it goes well tonight. I would definitely really like to get some decent MGP in the Make It Rain campaign. I usually do every year. I've either broke 1 million already again, or I'm getting close to it, so the goal's 2 million. It's a long, long, perilous journey to 2 million, but it's the only way to get that Cactuar mount, or the Gold Saucer mount. I've got most of the others. There's a few I still haven't obtained, but mostly it's just, a few of them are just like, they're so low, I can just like save up pretty quickly and get it, or at least not that long. Fenrir wasn't one of them, and neither is that Gold Saucer mount. So I'm going to be trying to work to get those a little bit. It's not the end goal of this. Again, I'm only doing this on Tuesdays, and the event doesn't last forever. And also, my main focus is actually Bozja. So that'll be what I really try to go after tonight, is the Bozjan experience, try to get a little bit farther in that. We'll see how it all goes, how it plays out. I'd really like to get to the raid. I think I'm still like rank 6, and I need to be rank 10, so a lot of work to be done there. So, let's get to it. I hate to start at the Gold Saucer, but I would rather start there than work my way to Bozja, rather than go to Bozja, then work my way back. So, that'll be the direction we take tonight. Feels weird not playing Pokemon after only playing Pokemon for a few days. But, I mean, within good reason. I have finished basically the story of Crown Tundra, other than catching the legendary birds, and who's to say how long that's going to take, especially how they're all three kind of gimmicky. It's not just like stationary, they're not just like roaming birds, they're just all like full of gimmicks. Especially the Articuno, like that one's just got me all bamboozled in all kinds of bad ways. I just, chasing 3 birds and having to catch the right one every time, it's just the craziness. Alright, let's go ahead and do our scratch off. Get this out of the way. Should have a boost, so if we get that 10,000, woohoo! 120, 50% plus, oh yeah. For 159, and the last one. Ooh, 81. Not the greatest. It's okay. Go ahead and get some repairs. I really don't need them at 99, but I'm gonna do it anyway. 66 gil. Azunami, hello. Gonna do Bozjan tonight? Yeah, I'm gonna dabble with some more of it tonight. And also, Azunami, sorry for not jumping in any Monster Hunter World lately. I'm gonna be back on it tomorrow, and then Thursday for sure. It's just, like, with having a capture card, being able to play Pokemon on the Switch now has been nice. Final Fantasy XIV, I've just glued it down to Tuesdays because there's not a lot going on in the game, and what we have, I'm not really trying to like grind super hardcore on it. I've just been dabbling with it here and there, that way I don't get burnt out on the game. And then also with Monster Hunter World being like a main focus now, it's been hard to keep up with it, with moving Final Fantasy XIV to Tuesdays, and then, you know, the incoming of Pokemon, and also Persona 4, which we haven't played since the first 2 days we started it, but I will get back to it. I promise you that. Persona 4 will be finished. It's all good. Monster Hunter can wait. Yeah, like I said, I'll be back on it tomorrow if you end up jumping in there. And Minato, what is up? How are you tonight, Minato? Also, Minato, feel like helping our bromie out with some Bozja tonight? I'd love some help, for real. It goes well decently by yourself, but if you got a bromie or two, it's like putting butter on toast. Smooth. Unless it's really really cold butter and like really like not toasted bread, and then you just got a mess. But yeah, it'd be cool to have you. Would love to. Ah, you're wanting to heal on Tsunami. I mean, yeah, if you want to come along, we'd love to have you healing. Chilling and healing. What's the next gate? Okay, Day. Sure you can help you? Awesome. I mean, hopefully the night gets better, if anything. I didn't read what it was. What was it? The Sloss's Rod. My mortal enemy. So, I'll be back to do other Manderville Gold Saucer shenanigans later. But as for now, let's go to Bozja. Because I'm not good at the Sloss's Rod. Wait, seriously, I suck. The Sloss's Rod. I've tried to get good at that game. It's legit mechanics that give me like trouble in parts of the game that well, gives me trouble. There's maintenance to not on specific worlds, not every world. Also looks like I got like a little internet tinge. Bear with me tonight, we might have to end up calling it early, I hope not. I'm gonna be keeping a watch on my stats. But yeah, we had a little internet thing going on earlier, and it looks like it's kinda like doing a little roller coaster action right now. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on it for sure though. There was some servers who had issues. There is actual maintenance tonight, but it's not all world maintenance. It's like Gilgamesh, I know, Lich was one, Louis Swall was one. Oh gosh, I really wish I could remember them all. But it seemed like more congested, like servers were actually getting some maintenance tonight, and it's not the known issue with the pets not following people in Bozja. I mean, it tells you as soon as you log in. Wait for you. A questline in Ul'dah for Make It Rain. Is it worth doing? Do you get MGP for it? Or is it like, just kind of like... If you get MGP for it, sign me up and give me some MGP. But if not, I don't really want more gil. You get an emo. You get MGP for it and an emo. Well, sign me up and hand me some MGP. I guess I could go ahead and do it while we wait on everybody to ready up. Probably won't take too long. There's Minato right there. I can do it later. It'll be okay. I gotta go back later on anyway, because I want to do a different MGP game. So what's the emote you get for it? Can you show me, Minato? That must be the question mark, and maybe that? Is that it? Oh! And there's Azunami. So it's just a question mark? Like I said, I'll get to it later on. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Let me do a quick little test right here in the background. So far, we're not having any outage, but... Rez, what's up? How are you tonight, Rez? Also, Rez, you possibly want to jump in with us on some Bozja fun? No, now I'm just doing like a quick little like a inspection speed test on the internet. Like I said, we're going through some weird little roller coaster stuff tonight. Everything seems fun, and it doesn't look like there's like a direct outage or any like frame skipping in the stream or glitches or clipping. Ooh. Calm down, you. There's a little sound glitch there. You honestly don't feel like playing Final Fantasy XIV? Understand. What you're going through is what I've been afraid that I would go through, so I haven't really been messing around too much with 14, because again, it's why I've moved it to Tuesday specifically only. Okay, it looked like it was a little slow at first, but it looks like it's going up, which is a good thing. So, I'll keep an eye on it still. And hope for the best as we go here. I don't know, though. Definitely looks like it could get iffy, but I'm going to try to keep an eye on it. If it gets too bad tonight, I'll end up calling the stream, unfortunately. Hopefully we don't have to do that. Will you do me a favor? Will you look and see if this is still going on Facebook? It seems to be the first one to clip these days. And right now it's going like through like a weird thing. Like everything's looking good, but upload's like all in the red. Red means no bueno. Rojo no bueno. Verde. Muy bueno. Still going? Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on it. It's definitely an eye catcher. I keep seeing it. Everything's still going. It's going on Facebook. I'm looking at YouTube right now, and that's going. So I naturally assume it's going on Twitch. Hopefully. And okay, yeah. Let's get to it. I basically have nothing in here, by the way. Like I've got this minion, and that's basically that's all I've got. I like it though, I love it. It looks like a Zoid with a little plug-in tail. Did you see this? My minion? A little plug-in tail? So, Minato and Azunami, either of you have tips on, oh man, I've been really wanting the top 0 mount. I still wish it would have been a Nair Automata mount, but it is what it is, and it still looks cool. So, I have a funny story from my day-to-day. This person at work has been, like, believing in me to win the lottery for some reason. I am not the person to believe in for that, off the bat. But it's okay. He believes in me, and at least someone does. Well, anyway, he's been buying me lottery tickets for the last 2 days. I lost the first one, needless to say. The second one, Usually won $10 today. And we split it 50-50. I bought another lottery ticket today and then I lost. Yeah! Do you want a Scarlet Peacock? You can just give those away? Yes, I want one. If you can do that, that is how? Please. That sounds amazing. How do you get 2 of those? Did you buy 2 on accident? Hell yeah, gambling. Actually, I have no money into it, so. Is that the mount? It's the minion, okay. Still, how did you get 2 of these? I would love it, though. I really want to look at it, but I don't. You can't have minions here. Loot box in Bozja, really? Shit. Well, you saved me some trouble for sure. Not gonna lie, at first I actually thought it was the mount too, though. Min-auto. Either way, the minion is very awesome. I was thinking it was like the purchasable, like, optional peacock mount item. You're not playing all raw? Are you human? I was looking. Oh, you're a cat boy. Good boy. Neko, as they call them. What made you want to choose to Mikote? It's kind of weird looking at you as a Mikote rather than an RL. There's nothing wrong with it though. I think all the characters in this game look pretty cool. Although I'm not the biggest Ro fan, if I'm being honest. Nothing against it. When I first started playing this game, like I usually a lot of times like to go for like the brute characters because I think they look cool, I guess. When I was in this game, it gave me like that loyalty. Like if you watch the very first Final Fantasy XIV stream, very easy to find. I ever did when I was making my character. I was comparing, like I'm a big Crystal Chronicles fan, and in Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles I always played like a Lilty warrior. They have multiple names across them, but the original Crystal Chronicles, the smaller class was called Lilties. And yeah, I was a big fan of that. When I saw the Lalafell, I just got all those like old school nostalgic feelings rushing back to me, other than not being a warrior and I'm playing a summoner. But played RL for a while, and Mikote is one of your favorite. Khajiit! I do love the Khajiit. Yeah, I don't know. Always gonna be a Lalafell. Wouldn't it be odd if they did add Khajiit in this game? And they never will, obviously, because we've already got the Hrothgar, and we've got Mikote. It'd just like be the bridge between them, and nobody wants to know the story behind that one. But I guess there's some people that probably would. You picked Potato because it was the closest thing to a gnome. Those World of Warcrafts, I'm gonna cheers to that one. The World of Warcraft days. I miss my gnome. God, don't get me back down that road. I finally broke myself from missing Azeroth, Rez. Don't pull me back in. You like cute, small stuff, so you play Lala. There's nothing wrong with that. Alright, fella. Sigeros. You're not Sigeros. I'm telling you, if World of Warcraft really was your, like, first MMORPG, and if you really got into it, it's a hard one not to miss at times, because there's no other MMORPG that really has elements like it has. Yeah, hands down, it's the most toxic community out of any MMORPG ever. Hands down. Is it still a fun game though? Well, hell yeah it is. You always think about it, back of your brain. Back in that part you don't use very often. You never get over your first. Ain't that the truth? MMORPGs are just another thing. Alright, so not a lot that I can do here. Doesn't look like there's really much of anything going on, but we can go out there, really get a look ski. So what zones can you currently go to? Just this one here. The beginning one and wherever the heck I just went to. This place. Alana Stand. Yeah, it's pretty much it right now. Like I said, I'm actually only ranked 6, which I was correct earlier when I was curious about that. But it's basically as far as I've made it so far. Honestly, I wouldn't even be offended if one of you wanted to actually be the leader. I mean, I do okay as a leader, I suppose, in this, but yeah, not the greatest. Like, last time we did this, Rez ended up being the leader and was, like, getting me into all kinds of better things. But we got something down here, just south of us. We can run really quick. Seek and destroy. Oh, Jesus. Holy jeepers. Why am I being targeted? Holy jeez, I'm gonna die! I just got here. There were people here. Where did they go? Oh, thank goodness. Is XIV in there? I know they've had problems with pets of summoners not following them, which is the shittiest thing to read before you decide that you're going to have your Final Fantasy XIV stream go on tonight. That was like the worst thing I read earlier today when it was posted on Discord. I was like, I had plans. Oh, jeepers. Oh, I died. Thank you, Alana. That should happen pretty quick. Be over pretty soon. Thankfully, luckily. Got some of that metal. Not quite enough to go up a rank, but yeah, it's there. So there's 2 more skirmish here. I wonder why there's not any popping up here in this area. Although I've not exactly looked through all of it either, so that is also a thing. Let's try that. Maybe travel north. That's west. So Rez, what have you been up to today? And have you got into more Pokemon? Oh, there's one literally right here to the right of us. If everybody that passed, they lock onto me. That's the way of it. Ooh, just days away from the Mandalorian. I am ecstatic. If you've been paying attention to these streams, I've had a countdown going on. I'm ready to see my baby Yoda. I'm very excited. I've missed new episodes of The Mandalorian. Literally nothing. I mean, it's not always a bad thing. So you just had a slow day, maybe? Hopefully it wasn't too bad, not too slow. Sorrowful memory. Cool. What the monkey just happened? Yeah, I clicked on the quest. Keep trying to go north. There's still parts of this I still haven't. It snowed here over the weekend? Really? You're already getting snow. This is insane. I'm not doing anything or going anywhere. I feel ya. That's crazy though. Snow already in October. Like, we'd never get snow here. Like, the earliest I think I remember it's ever snowed in this area, there was one year in November. It happened on Thanksgiving Day, I remember that, but none of the snow was actually sticking. It was still, like, too warm. Like, I remember I was still wearing short sleeves that day, and I walked outside and it just started randomly snowing. It was in the 80s, the day before. Let's hope that doesn't keep up. That's literally back in '93. I've heard the story like a billion times. Everybody said that's basically how it was the day that the '93 blizzard. I'm sure if your parents had to live through that it happened for them as well. But yeah, I heard the same thing, like the day before it was like super warm outside, then all of a sudden the next day it started snowing and then it just didn't stop for weeks. I'm fully admitting I'm not clicking on things. I'm just kind of like following you guys. Ooh, recruitment. Let's do it. Register like a pirate. I think it's funny so many people like riding red chocobo now since the Comet chocobo thing. Really funny. Is it bad when we do some of these? I legitimately don't know what we're even supposed to attack because like so much of like the outside things end up being called. And I'm already experiencing. Okay, never mind. It's bad because your room's vents don't work? Oh man, I hate to hear that. This free city over there? Oh man, sorry Rez. Turn into things to the god. There's a god to turn stuff into? Ah! I think it's already over with though. Haha! In the nick of time. Werewolf bird. We meet again. Yeah, so I'm straight up experiencing the whole like pet thing. That was an issue that we read about earlier. Ifrit legitimately is like disappearing, dying. I don't know what you would call it, but yeah. They shouldn't even target him, but he's like straight up disappearing. Like I know I got Bahamut out right now, so don't think I have some confusion going on. I've been like watching to use like some of the moves with Ifrit or for Ifrit, and I'll look down and then like just Ifrit's just not there. So yeah, I'm already kind of Troop. What's up? How's it going, Troop? So yeah, already hitting up the experience with the lack of there is of the whole Jesus Christ. I wish that thing had a little bit more of a delay on it. So, Troop, how was your day? Hopefully it was pretty good. Did not make that. Awesome. What mount was that? So, like, one more encounter, which we could go to the one south of here, and should actually get me to the next rank, which would be pretty sweet, which would be rank 7. That was a perfect example right there. Ifrit just disappeared. I don't know why or how this last patch has made that encounter. And it happened right before I did Bahamut. I literally had to summon Bahamut, or Ifrit back to get Bahamut out. So if you were curious about that, just like maybe saying it was just you summoned Bahamut. No, like legitimately, there was the next rank. Ifrit is disappearing. Like, a lot of people saying it's not following you. It's not that your pet stops following you. It's legitimately desummoning itself. I'm gonna do a little quick return ski. I've got it on here somewhere. Maybe I don't. Go get this rank up really quick. Can you do another quick Facebook check for me? Like about 44 minutes in, and this is where it gets wonky usually with Facebook. And again, the stats to not have been roller coaster. It's also a slot experiment to not, mostly because, like, I keep asking Stacy to look over at Facebook. It's a slot experiment tonight because Facebook, for some reason, has clipped every one of my Pokemon streams, which it doesn't on YouTube or Twitch, which I can't understand or explain. And I actually want to do this really quick, if we could make it. But yeah, I don't know, it's been very weird with Pokemon over on Facebook. Somebody ended up telling me that it was probably due to like the music that I often play when I do their streams. It's uncopywritten music, which makes me understand it even more. Like it's like royalty free, no copyright music. Still gets clipped there for some reason over on Facebook. So hoping playing the games that have never had issues before, like Monster Hunter World and Final Fantasy and stuff like that, it doesn't seemingly start to continue. Wait, what? Vigil lost? Alright, let's do these, I guess. I got 3 log boxes. Magic Prism. Garbage. All 3. Sucks. Okay, just throw this stuff away really quick. I feel like I've got a random prism just lurking in my inventory and I don't know where it is. It's making me uneasy and unhappy at the exact same time. Gonna take a smoke break. On Twitch? On Twitch what? This basically says the same thing every time, so I'm just gonna... Actually, gosh, we're only like a minute away. I'm gonna take a very quick restroom break. Malls, I'm taking a smoke break. I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. We have full recruitment criteria here. Hopefully I don't miss that. I don't know. I'm gonna hurry. I'll be right back. The music thing, you know, there's a big DMC controversy thing going on with Twitch and music. Oh no, it hasn't been with Twitch. It's been with damn it, I wasn't in time. It's been with Facebook. Twitch and YouTube have been completely fine. Facebook, on the other hand, ever since I started every Pokemon stream so far, it has been clipping my videos on Facebook. Like, all of them last from about 3 to 4 hours, every stream so far. And then one of them is a little over an hour on, well, 2 of them are a little over an hour on Facebook, and then one of them's a little over 40 minutes. So, yeah, I don't know what has been going on. Maybe it's something similar, though. I'm not really sure. Okay, since we missed that, yeah, I agree. I don't know. I really don't get it either, Rez. Let's go ahead and rank up. Blade Disciple, what news from the Southern Front? And do this, and he's gonna say he doesn't believe me, but I got the proof, so... happens every time. Any resistance weapon quest is now available. Before you go in, please report our quartermaster has seen fit to expand our lost funds cache. I trust you will put our additional stock of resources to good use. If you have nothing else to report, I will not keep you. I pray you stay safe out there, Blade Disciple. Mikoto, what up? get quite a bit of metal for it. Mikoto has located another ether current. Your timing is perfect as always. We've just located a third current. I'll mark the destination on your map. This third site should provide us ample data to trace an ideal ethereal signature. I was looking for etherical, but that didn't happen. I should also mention that this site is host to ancient Bozjan ruins. Our data suggests that they date back to the third astral era, but I cannot say for certain. What I can say is the undead are known to roam the lands there at night, so stay on your guard. I wish I could accompany you, but I would only slow you down. Please be careful out there. Welcome back, Azunami. Glad to have you back. I have no idea where it is. Aces Ha. Wait, can we get it on that one? Deployment has begun. Bummer. That's okay. And this is where I gotta go, so let's go ahead and get a little fast travel to this other area over here. Alana's Stand. How do you get this mount, Minato? E4S. Savage. It sounds like a burn, but it's not. Needless to say, it'll be something I never get. Oh, you wanted to do the skirmish? I was, after the mission. That's okay. No fuck. $720 metal, nice. So I have to travel north. Just follow? It's all good. This works. You don't even gotta follow. Just ride. Enjoy the way of a lost man trying to travel to a destination where he doesn't actually know where he's going. Tundary Disciple. Roll credits! You know, sometimes you just live next to a McDonald's. This is a big ass area. And it's got a maze and a cliff. Nothing like a cliff maze in the holidays, let me tell you. That's it. There's actually not a lot around here. Is that a death jump? Nope. Calm my horses down. Don't get too excited. Again, look at this. E-free, nowhere around. I feel like the thing that I honestly feel like happened when they did this was they implemented the thing so your minions don't follow you here. I don't even think you can have your chocobo in here, can you? You cannot. And I feel like when they did that, I feel like that code got wrapped into the Eggy, and that's why none of the summons are working for, like, the summoners out here. Like, literally, no E-free inside. You know what's kind of funny, Minato? Ever since you banned that thing last night, if it's about as lost as you are, he wants to go home. It's funny though, like, after you banned that phrase on Twitch last night, have you noticed, like, every night they pop in, they get, you want to be famous? They have not been on here. Not even on any of the 7 channels, might I add. They really blew my mind with that last night. I was cool with it. I was like, you know, you do you, whatever. And just like, boom, 7 fucking channels? My fucking god. Not one of the 7 tonight. Not even one. 7 channels. I mean, that's some kind of dedication, I'll say that. Yeah, that was pretty nuts last night. No kidding. 7 channels promoting the same thing. Hands down, probably the same person. The only thing I don't like about that, like, you can make multiple channels on YouTube, but you can't spam multiple channels of the same content on YouTube. And I'm surprised that there's not a ban for that on Twitch. I mean, obviously we can ban them, but if you try to do that on YouTube, you're not going to get very far. I don't know how Facebook is. I'm honestly assuming it's probably a little easier on Facebook. But, yeah. You think even if they come, it will still show them, but it has to be approved by Mod or you. Maybe. Maybe. Very good. That's what this sentence starts as, and that's how I feel. Very good. Starting data collection protocol. All systems are fully operational. You're free to return to camp. You know, it's easy. Oh shit, can I attune here now? Wait, is this just Alana's? Damn it, it is. Alright, it's still okay. Sometime later you're going to have to go into the phrase thing again and make sure to ban certain words. In case you ever get it. I feel you. No, Russian Minato. Thank you so much for, like, staying on top of that, though. I really appreciate it. You're probably the most active actual mod that I have on Twitch. I wish that you could set them up the same on Facebook. You really can't on Facebook. You have to make basically more people being like more content creators on Facebook, which isn't really the direction I want to go into things. We did something like that in Discord back in the day, and it was a shotgun to the face, needless to say. But yeah, I wish Facebook had more options with stuff like that, but I really do appreciate that, Minato. Rez as well. Rez pops in from time to time, but Minato, you are hands down. You found my E3, really? I gotta look at the map. Where are you? And where is E3 Is E3 following random people fighting things? Is that a thing he does? That mess has got to be sorted out sometime soon. That is just ridiculous. Why would they give me a deployment begun? Jeepers, I want in on this shit. I wanted you to tell me when they deploy. He's moving forward, then glitching backwards. Oh no, they literally have him taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. You don't get nowhere like that. You know what song that is. Sorry, that is a shitty old country song, but I had it drilled in my head as a kid. 2 steps forward and 1 step back. You get a copy right just like that. That's fucking Mario. That dude's cosplaying Mario as a row. Get back here, Mario. You get back. Look. He is straight up Mario. No, Mario! Okay. Mario. Jumping in. Aha! Want to come see? You marked it on the map. I would. I already got it back now. I just respawned him. I still feel like that's a thing that I wish they would have fixed that and addressed it today. It is the weirdest thing when I logged in. They're like, oh, we're addressing maintenance. And my initial thought is like, oh, okay, you're going to fix the pets. And they immediately, like, right after that, under it, they're like, oh, we're not fixing the pet problem. What are you fixing? By who? What does that mean? Azunami? By who? Let's finish this up really quick. '80s. Oh, welcome back, Tonberry. You think Square doesn't know how to fix things anymore? They just sort of put things up. During the whole thing that we've been going through, yeah, I kind of believe that as well. There's nobody working in the offices. Everybody's like doing most of this stuff from home. Limited people in the offices. And we all know Yoshi P's not there. You may be like thinking, oh, he said he's there. He said it on his live stream. He said it on this and that, and he's there. He's not there. He's working on Final Fantasy 16. Argue. All you want. We all know where he's at. He's got another child out there he's working on. He's got other people ahead of this out here. And all he does is sign papers, say okay, and then fall asleep in his office. Occasionally show up for live streams, super sleepy, and showing us random pictures of shit. And telling us we can fall off of maps. That's what he does. Needless to say, he does also always jump on the new mount on his character, his little Lollifelin lady, Black Mage, and fly around for a second and be like, oh, you can do this now. Oh, you already knew you can fly on mounts. Well, now you can fly on this one. Let's just come to terms with that. But yeah, with a lot of new content that's coming in, even I don't know if he knows it's that grindy. There's like somebody like, gosh, I don't want to do this again. No more new content. Grind. Type in the code. 99's not far enough. That's what they always did. 99. They always make it. They make it to 99 every time. Backspace. Reroute the code. Bracket, function. Do this to do this. Let's make it 900 this time. Why not? 900. It's a good number. Somebody will do it. And when somebody does it, they'll all do it. Sweet. Yoshi P, I did this. And he's just like, I haven't slept in a week. I fell asleep eating a cheeseburger earlier. And then somebody told me it was a bologna sandwich. I was like, bologna? What's that? And they were like, that's what's in your sandwich. He's like, no, I bought an egg sandwich. And they were like, I thought you said it was a burger. And then they'll like find him asleep in the floor holding a Red Bull in his office like 30 minutes later. And they'll wake him back up and be like, hey, you're not finished yet. Like, oh yeah. Final Fantasy 14? 14. Fish, 14. I go work. And he'll just go back to doing what he does, and then he'll just randomly get caught by chance one day, but maybe Soken. Soken's like, hey, listen to this, and he's like, yes, I like this. And I'm assuming they just got to give him a little nudge shake. Yoshi, are you listening? Oh yeah, it was so good, it put me to sleep. Isn't that a bad thing? No. Honestly, I feel like this dude's like asleep 90% of the time, and they just like have what little energy he has left. They're just like squeezing it up, like, hey, don't fall asleep. We gotta do this. He's like, you're right. Let's do that. Sorry, we're probably not gonna get into anything. Minato, I'm sorry. I went on a random rant, but yeah. He's doing Final Fantasy 16 stuff with bigger studio, bigger budget. Oh yeah, definitely. And I totally agree. Yoshi P moving up in the world. Yeah, technically. I mean, this is like his dream. You think it, like, he had his dream fulfilled being ahead of Final Fantasy 14? Yeah, definitely. But he's been at the ass end since, like, Final Fantasy, like, I think... He's worked on most of the Final Fantasy games. I'll just leave it at that. He's worked on most of the Final Fantasy games. His name is just in the lower part of the credits that you just don't really see that often or notice. He has worked himself to death for years to be where he's at in a main title Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy 16 is his love child that he didn't know that he was ever going to get, and when he got it, you better bet he's taking care of it. But... it's okay, Azunami, I understand. I'm in a rant mode as well, so... but... I feel like, hey, Azunami, thank you so much for helping out, though, tonight. I really appreciate that. And if you want to stick around for the stream a little while longer, we'd love to have you. I'll quit the rant, but you all get the point. Hopefully, Final Fantasy 16 is going to be everything we all want it to be, but I do fear... as I've said a lot of times, for the future of Final Fantasy 14 and saying that, it's in the hands of other people. I'm not saying it's going to be bad content, but we already know it's been super grindy content. Be lurking. We appreciate that. Lolly ho! How's it going, Seth? What's up, Tim? You like the rants? I appreciate that, Azunami. A lot and a little thought go into them at the exact same time. Most of the time it's an expression, a whim, how I'm feeling, and then the thought comes in. What's so bad is, like, most of the time when I get on those rants, they're so accurate that you can't deny it. And you're just like, God damn it. Is it funny? Sometimes. Is it 100% the truth? Every time. Sometimes it's stuff you don't want to hear is the sad part. Not always, though. So, Tim, how have you been? And again, thank you, Azunami. How was the day, Tim? How was the, how's Wednesday going? You're like more than midday Wednesday. From what we can discern, the sources are still fully operational, but the spectrometer is not receiving any of their data. One of the contact plugs to the transmitter appears to be damaged. I can fix it, but in all honesty, it would probably be faster to get a new one from our facility in Doma. Shall I head to Doma then? I'll hear none of that. Running errands is my job, not yours. Holy shit, did she just say that? This is not a meme right now. Somebody meme me. Get my face, mouth open. Did she just say that for real? Running errands isn't my job? That's like 90% of what this game was for me. How am I doing tonight? I'm doing okay. I just had my mind blown from somebody telling me it's not my job to run errands. Kind of disappointed that Cyberpunk got delayed again by 3 weeks, but it is what it is. I feel you. I feel you, Tim. I feel like that game's going to inevitably be delayed until it can just have a full-scale next-gen release. It was meant to be at the end of the current-gen console, and I feel like all they're doing now is trying to like completely rework everything to new-gen consoles. At least we know it'll still be good. That's the one thing that we know. Delays or not, that game is going to be good. Like, that's all I do, lady. I know. I'm doing... you are the errand boy. No kidding. Like, it's like... That blows my mind that she says that. It's like... What? That's all you do in this game. This is like Final Fantasy XIV. An errand boy's tale. Running errands is not our job. You totally agree with that? Is Facebook still looking swifty? Good deal. So I'm starting to think that the audio library Warrior of Errands. Oh yeah, that could be the next expansion title. I would agree with it. Sadly, if it's all the same to you, I think it'd be best if I go. There's still work for you to do here. Are you sure? So long as the control panel is broken, there is none else I can do. What's more, this affords me the opportunity to finally see Doma. I did a lot of work there. Enjoy yourself. Well, who am I to deny it? Again, errand boy. We basically funded the restoration of Doma. Well, who am I to deny you of your first trip there? I'll let Jesse know you're on your way. For errands? Oh. Oh. Please, somebody meme that. I will share it everywhere, over every platform I can. Oh, God. Alright, a new contact plug is ready and waiting for Misija. Or Misiha. Sure was nice of her to save me a trip back. Having her around will help. Having her around to help has truly been a blessing. I dare not blink now. Oh, I said think, not blink. I dare not think how long it would have taken to analyze the crystal focus, let alone locate the ether currents. And of course, our contributions to the resistance have been invaluable as well. Once the spectrometer is operational again, it won't be long before the crystal focus is working. I'm sure of it. Olive, hello. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. How are you, Olive? Hopefully you're doing pretty well also. Thanks for jumping in on Facebook. I really appreciate that. Warrior of Aaron's Epic Fall Edition. You know, we could have gone to Doma and back in like 10 seconds. You know. We know, they don't know. You're okay? Hopefully it gets better. Thank you again for jumping in over on Facebook. But I feel human audio. Hurry now, the commander hasn't all day. What is this? At last, the Lady of Blades. Save the Queen. Ooh! Simply exquisite. Time has done little to mar her beauty. What is it? We've captured an intruder, sir. We believe them to be of the Resistance. Oh, shit. Stand aside. Is she, like... Sir? You heard the commander. Stand aside or I'll report you for insubordination. Is she crooked? Sir. She pulling strings for both sides? No way. Where am I from? Georgia, U.S. Is this indeed the blade we have searched for? Smells like a turncloak. No kidding. Yes. There can be no doubt. Only the blade of the Queen herself bore these inscriptions. Oh, God. Then our plans proceed apace. Excellent. Evil thick lady. From Asia, Malaysia. Cool. Hopefully you're having some decent weather out there and had a good time. Sir, I've just received word from... Jesus. Siginius. Maybe. They found it. Very good, then let us return to the Castrum Lacus Littori. Another relic. Nothing for you to concern yourself with, my dear. She was with the Imperials the whole time. Apparently. I see that, Tim. Yes. Of course, forgive me. I trust your absence will go unnoticed. Sir, I tampered with the spectrometer per your instructions, permitting me the opportunity to leave their base. I'll return after a brief trip to Doma. Well done, Legatus Gabrant. We'll be certain to hear of your deeds thus far. But lest you forget, though victory is close at hand, any mistakes will have dire consequences. Am I understood? Yes, sir. No, her voice probably isn't as deep as what I've made it, but you know what? That's what we all get. Good luck getting in the castrum. Thank you. He's a man of God. I'm afraid it will be a while longer before the spectrometer is operational, but never fear. You'll be the first to know when we are ready to resume our work. Register. Commence, sir. That was quick. You made friends with the Mario? Oh, he's too fast for me. This is a quick boy. No, Mario came back. Mario, come back! You get all the mushrooms for free, and Luigi can come meet. Flower power! And stars for free. You need something to kill the Goomba army. Goombas, let me tell you. You'll try not to kill you. Jeepers. I'll try to follow, and hopefully I don't die. Now, for both of those things, I think. I do get really impressed, honestly, like at some of the outfits people don and make for some of their characters. Like we saw Mario. Does anybody remember Rodora? I don't think I'll ever forget the Rogadin Dora the Explorer. A giant man dressed like Dora the Explorer. You just can't not forget that. Like, you can try. You see the Link? Link? Oh, like Link from like Legend of Zelda? That's impressive. The Mario could be Tonberry in disguise. I would agree with you if I wasn't here. Or am I? I am highly confused on what it is I need to do. I got one of those things and I died. Oops. Ah! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Let's try to get that shell on. Obviously, it didn't happen. Could be a case of the Dragonborn unaware your true self, the power you hold. Wouldn't that be clever? don't really understand the point of these hand thingies. I guess I do, they kill you. What they're supposed to do, I suppose, but... To be fair, this is literally my 3rd day in Bozja. Feeling silly or not, don't blame me. It's okay. But yeah, a lot of this stuff, if you're curious about why I don't know how to do it yet, again, this is my 3rd night running this content. Unlike a lot of people, I've legitimately not ran this content. I do it like once a week. And I don't really look up anything, and always like blind perspective. If that didn't prove that, I don't know what will, but yeah. I'm always blind perspective going in. I don't really look up a lot of videos. If there's one video I'll admit, alright, I should and can admit, I should say, of all these, I watched a Mr. Happy video with one of the solo instances I encountered one time. I was just curious about, like, what the hell you're supposed to do that makes sense. Needless to say, it was much more clear than I thought it was going to be, but... And that's pretty much it for the whole Bozjan experience. Which was honestly what they should have called it. The Bozjan experience. Bozjan Southern Front. Please. I think that's it right there. Cool, cool, cool. I'm actually going to do a quick return. Let's get a very quick restroom break, bear with me. I'll be right back, and we will actually get back into a little bit more of this. Wouldn't have a clue about it either. Haven't been playing it at all lately. Yeah, a lot of these. I've ran a couple of these a couple of times. Most of these I'm very new to. Just a moment though, I'll be right back. Okay, let's get back into this after I fix the camera. There we go. There is one Ifrit and one carbuncle stuck in eternal damnation. The Ifrit's your Ifrit again. Yeah, I see how he's spawned, but he's not here. So we get something good. Garbage materia. Red. What is the corsage? It's a head thingy. I don't want it. Minata, you want this corsage? I'll give it to you. The camera is revolting. No thanks. I'll sell it on the marketplace. Maybe. I'm lucky. How dare you? Don't hate me for not wanting a corsage. But yeah, I might just sell it. Is this sellable? It's gotta be sellable. I can sell it. Sells for 1 gil? Jeepers. 1,000 gil for the classy checkered parasol. I'm guessing you don't need the parasol either, but if you do, just let me know. Minato, I got you. So 10,000 more for rank 8. Nope. All good. Figured out how to get that offer out there, you know. Hitting on the camera being naughty, not you. Oh, I feel ya. It's what the camera does. It's a little not ski. Don't rub it in, Minato. I know the yokai event's still going on, but I can't bring myself to do that much more of it, sadly. It's been some trials and tribulations, needless to say. I've just not done a lot of me, my content. I really need to get back to the yokai stuff. Oh god, the grindy parts of this game. Like, I don't really feel that much of a grind doing the Bozja stuff. I don't know, they just fixed it so it just doesn't feel so grindy, you know? But other parts where it's just like so bad. Okay, I will return to Bozja. I'm definitely going to. I really want to, so don't worry. I'm actually going to leave for a second. Once I figure out how. Why? How do I leave here? I can no longer travel out. Please? Oh, wait, there's an exit. I'm actually going to go back. I'm going to put this, the head thingy on, up for sale. And, you know, honestly, the, wait, I didn't want to dissolve the party? But I do actually want to put that thing up for sale, and the parasol, so far everybody I've asked actually already has it, so putting it on the marketplace just doesn't seem like a bad idea. I'm going to go back to the goblet to do it really quick, then I'm going to hit up the gold saucer, or Ulda, then the gold saucer, then we'll get back to Bozja for a bit. I'm telling you, you can't put Shenanigans in the video and gold saucer, not gold saucer. All it did was some scratch-offs. But don't worry, I'm gonna get back to Bozja and all that stuff. I've just gotta gold saucer Shenanigan a little bit too, and possibly, you know, do the local event. See what time it is after that and how I'm feeling. And we'll go from there. Alright, let's go ahead and get these things up for sale. See what they're going for. And, that cool stuff. What? Why am I at Rez's place? It didn't take me back to the Free Company house. It took me to Rez's house. You thinking about me, Rez? Little bromian thoughts? You still got the maze going on in there? Okay, here we go. Okay. We're actually going to go to the retainers. I forgot that's where you gotta go sell shit. Thank you for keeping me in your thoughts, Riz. That's cool though, you still got the maze going on. How long did that take you to do? I feel like I've asked you that before, but... I'm curious. You've experimented with floating furniture, but it's too much, honestly. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of work. Alright, Bonalucy, who for some reason has much more guild than Trill D. Sell items in your inventory on the market. Yes. What is this rainbow? The regain feather. Is there a use in this? Tom Horn, sword skin map. A few things I probably need to sell. But for now, let's do this. Compare prices. Literally going for less than 1,000. 1,000's the going rate. I'm gonna just lower the market. I want to sell one and whatnot. So 801, if you want a classy checkered parasol, hit me up. And 50. Wow, they're just giving these things away. I'm gonna set mine to 50 as well, I guess. 48. Wow, this stuff is become garbage as for things to sell. Nope, Bonalucy, that was it. Hey, please go away. Yep, till we meet again. Get out of here. Okay, let's head to the Gold Saucer, see what we got going on out there as far as... yeah, actually, let's do that. Then we'll go to Ultha. You forgot to mention, we've had a bad case of... What is that? Bush turkey fever? It only took only a couple of hours. That's actually, oh man, that's a long time. What is that, Tim? I've never heard of that. A royal mess of things? Facebook's still looking good? Like, bush turkey fever? That sounds like a pandemic on its own. This just in. In Australia, we've got an occurrence of bush turkey fever. Everybody stay indoors, lock those doors, and have all the canned foods packed. Hopefully you're prepared. This is worse than the last one, everyone. Basically, the bush turkeys, birds, make a freaking mess. It almost sounds exactly about the thing I was talking about. Only a little bit more calm. Did turkeys there act as raccoons? Ill trash panda? Oh wait, I gotta kill the party Minato. Sorry. We'll reconvene. Is there a difference between a bush turkey and a turkey as well? Like, here we just call turkey. That's not how they sound, sorry. It was a horrible attempt. But, does a bush turkey, is it different from a turkey? Sorry, I'm curious. I'm very curious, man. You give me information of something I've not heard of, questions will be amiss. Ruby, not this time. The reason you said a fever because you got one taken away, but another came immediately and started showing up in your lawn. It sounds like a fever. so good. Here we go. I miss you, Hildebrand. I see you over there. Damn it, Ruby. That one Ruby sneaking in like it. Turkeys in general, you think just like to make a mess? Maybe. Turkey, honestly, aren't that common around here. Here in the US, the only time you really see a turkey in the wild is, like, pretty much never. And if you do, well, honestly, you might find like a pot of gold beside it or something. You think I'm kidding, but I mean, they're about as like common as a leprechaun. Turkey here in the U.S. generally gets just farmed, like over predominantly. Or correct predominantly. I don't know. It depends on how your outlook is on it, I suppose. But yeah, turkey around here. Finally got 5,000. Turkey? Oh, wait. In Air Force One. Congrats. I was very confused for a brief moment. I was going to ask what one does with 5,000 turkey. Okay, let's get this old doll thing. Roundabouts. Perfect score. I will join that party very soon. Yeah, I once had 5,000 turkey in my plethora. It wasn't long before one of them decided to get away. About that time, I told myself I was going to have 4,999 turkey till it decided to come back. And I was like, okay, we doing this. 5,000 to 4,999 turkey. Till he decided to tell the other turkey that he was going to hit the tail and just leave the fence. At that moment, I thought to myself, if I have 4,599 turkeys, I'm going to be just fine. Well, that turkey decided to go and tell all the other turkeys that they were getting tons of bacon like the pigs. I only had 17 pigs at the time, so you could only imagine the astonishment of the turkeys. At that point, these turkeys went out and they told the other turkeys and them turkeys' cousins turkeys and them turkeys' cousins. And about that moment, I walked outside and I had about 4 turkeys. I'm holding up 3 fingers, and let me tell you, I know that I'm holding up 3 fingers because I say 4, and the 4th turkey was my dog Turkey. Poor boy never stood a chance. Couldn't bark, so we called him Turkey. The turkeys sometimes live next to McDonald's. Hey, you never know. Who knows, this year, it's 2020, you might go to McDonald's and be like, yeah, let me get that McTurkey. Just saying, it could be a thing. Yo, I'm walking here, trying to eat my McTurkey on the road! Jesus. Moped drivers, let me tell you, 2020. Where is this person? Minota ran off. I'll just follow him. I'm out here rambling. We got Ifrit's here. He only glitches up in Bozja. Nenafon. Or Nanafon. Nanafon? Who's to say? 5,000 MGP. And the question mark thingy. It sounds kind of... You probably made that up. Turkey decides to get a Big Mac one day. That Turkey Sunday. Whatever that would be. Nanafon is glancing about with a hint of frantic desperation. Excuse me, yes, you, sir, if I might have a moment of your time. Oh, And she actually said, "Oh my, I know you. It's me, Nanaphone. You helped me audition at the Gold Saucer. Remember? Surely you haven't forgotten my performance." I still got that dance. The thing is, my employers are holding one of their special limited time events where all attractions reward 50% more MGP. The campaign has been so successful, however, we've been having trouble catering to the unexpectedly enormous crowds. Thus, do you find me, accosting passerby and offering temporary proposition of our staff as attraction guides? Might you be interested in helping out in exchange for a generous payment? Okay. Wonderful. I'll let my supervisor know to expect you at Entrance Square in the Gold Saucer. How generous is this? 5,000, which it's, decent. He's ignoring you, hitting him in the back of the head. I didn't see it. The campaign has been so successful. We're 6 months late, and we canceled All Saints Day. To be fair, that is true. But I mean, you can't lead with that, you know. We're 6 months late. Halloween's not a thing in the game this year. Fuck, we don't know what we're doing. Our chief director, producer, and everybody is working on another game. That's basically the production of what's going on right now. All Saints Week? You're lucky I woke up today. That's a sad truth. That's also probably a thing. Feels bad. I mean, it does, but I mean, to be fair, it's where you are as, it's where I've been, it's where multiple people are. We all love that Yoshi's got his Final Fantasy 16 helm that he gets to take at the head of the desk or wherever the fuck he gets to sit. Hell, for all I know, he might sit on a shelf. But not unlike the elf, I'm thinking it would be much more comfortable. Sorry, I was just trying to make it wrong. But, yeah, I mean, to say Final Fantasy XIV isn't suffering from Yoshi P being gone is an understatement. And I feel like we're all about in the same boat about this point. Like, yeah, we love it. We're not canceling our subscriptions. It's a good game. We know there's more to come. We have an expansion on the horizon. But, I mean, again, there's a reason I've moved all my Final Fantasy XIV streams to Tuesday only. Yoshi on his Tushi. That would have been amazing, Rez, actually. Like, wasn't that little witch's broom thing? I know you can purchase it now, but wasn't that originally an All Saints Week kind of thing? I could be wrong, but I feel like it was. But I agree. Rinse and repeat is something that's already existed in this game. I don't know why they wouldn't just do it with an event every now and then. But, needless to say, if they did that, they're not making that other external money from the Mog Station that they're getting. Like, every event, you know, like, let's use, I wish I could jump on a mount here to use it for an example, for a visual example, but we know, if you played long enough, we had the Christmas event where we had the bear dressed like Santa, just like bombing people with presents as a mount, and now you can purchase it on the Mog Station, not coming back. And, I mean, it would be nice to see it come back. It'd be nice to do it, but again, they're a corporation, they're a company, and they are Square Enix and all about money. If they were not all about money, we wouldn't have to pay to play this game. Or, so much to play this game. 15 bucks a month? Jeepers fucking creepers. Where'd you get them peepers? Where'd you get them Oz? I'll tell you where you got those Oz. You're looking at fucking money bags at the bank, and you're like, you know what? I could get more money this way. And that's where we are. And, yeah. I mean, I wish it wasn't that way, but it is that way. You can be a bear and launch present grenades. Exactly, you know? It's one of the best mounts in the game. It would be nice to see the rinse and repeat. Some things come off the mug station for a limited time, but be that as it may, they can't make money that way, so. Oh, I come to do something and I didn't get to read it, but I got the ho-ho out. As Nanophone will have explained, we are seeking temporary assistance for our terribly overworked saucer staff, aka they couldn't think of an event, so they made you do errands because you're the errand boy, because it's what you do in Final Fantasy XIV. You can have your sub be $13. It's what you do? Really? How do you do that? Make multiple characters on the same server, but it's not a big deal. Really? I mean, $2 isn't that big of a difference, honestly. I didn't know you could actually lower the amount of your subscription. Honestly, I just have it set up for auto pay. I try not to even think about it, and it just comes out of my bank account every month. I don't even actually pay it every month. It just like I said, just auto subscription thing. $2 adds up. I mean, I guess. It depends on what you really look at, I guess. As Nanophone will have explained, we are seeking temporary assistance for our terribly overworked saucer staff. The sheer number of attractions can be overwhelming for visiting guests, hence the need for dedicated guides. Aside from providing information, one of their most vital duties is suggesting which amusements might best suit a particular individual's taste. Your first task then shall be to visit the staff member in each of the 5 squares and receive an explanation of the available attractions. Once you feel comfortably enlightening, I ask that you speak with our chief attendant here, who will put your newfound knowledge to a practical test. Instead of having a center sub on the mic station, you could switch it to an entry sub. I really don't want to. I will never remember to pay my subscription. That sounds crazy to some people. I know if you've worried about it for a long time. I legit will not remember. I won't. I will try to log in one day and be like, oh, my subscription ran out. And that's kind of the reason I do it. I also don't like to just think about some bills. 90% of the bills that I have come out just like out of my bank account. It just works for me that way. Just comes right out. I don't think about it, and I find out later on. Like, having to remember to like legit pay bills sometimes just... it's not how I work. I'll just leave it at that. I try not to just think about bills all the time. I'm an adult. It's the last thing I want to do, especially for a video game. I mean, still, you never know. As far as things go, I've been thinking about it anyway. Not anytime soon, but doing a whole different, like, chapter of a story on a different server. I've also been thinking about, like, playing the game in the background. I was talking to Stacy the other day, since I started playing Pokemon on Switch and streaming that. That was, like, my chill game in the background. Spellbreak has kind of turned back to that. Even though I do want to stream Clash. It's kind of been my chill game. I don't have very many just like games I can just chill out in the background with. And if, not gonna lie, I thought about having one character on a different server that I'm not gonna stream and just play. Or on the same server maybe, not even worry about it. But yeah, thought about making another character, not streaming it, and just playing it in the background casually. Like, I've had thoughts of wanting to do the New Game Plus, but then I've had other thoughts of just like, you know, I could avoid the New Game Plus and just kind of start a new journey. Already pay my sub, and I could just make a whole new character. Just run through the story in a classic style. I'm not doing it anytime soon. I'm not going to announce it if I do it. Just thought about having something else in the background out there. That's just me. But, who knows? Maybe I'll look into the whole, saving $2 thing. I mean, it's like $24 a year. So, it's something. But as for now, I'm not gonna mess with it. But, yeah, $24 a year, you know, not too bad. $24 could be used for... I actually have nothing in mind, but something, I'm sure. I have no idea where these attendants are going to be. And one on the backside. Card Square God. Card Square is home to the highly acclaimed and widely adored phenomenon we call Triple Triad. In this game, planning your card placement in advance is the key to claiming victory. Those who enjoy thinking ahead will find themselves right at home at our tables. $2 is a 4-piece chicken nugget at McDonald's? I think at least. I honestly don't know. If I was going to get chicken nuggets, to be honest with you, it wouldn't be McDonald's. If you watch my chicken nugget video out there, you already know. They've got nostalgia down pat, but they don't have my flavor. I'd rather save that $24 and go to Chick-fil-A like 4 times. Chick-fil-A? That's where you go to get that real chicken. Get them real nuggets. I know it's Chick-fil-A. If you've also followed this channel long enough, often frequent called Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A. They did it to themselves. They should have never spelled it that way. Maybe they should be eating more chicken. Oh, the video's been done for like a very long time in audio. Unfortunately, I've just not got around to like posting it. It's literally not even on my PC. It's still saved onto the GoPro. And oh god, those would have been molded fries by now if they would have been the same fries from the Cold Fries video. Part of me, I've been wanting to like actually rewatch it with Stacy. There's one part of it I know she might be iffy about, and even might be iffy about for her own sake, where she almost died. Where we're just like, should we post this video or not? Like, I don't like to do too many edits in a lot of those. And it was like a straight video. We didn't do much editing. We just like put up the camera and we just went for it. And yeah, we've been kind of like mostly, yeah, I would say both of us. I mean, we haven't actually rewatched it, so I'd say both of us. But like, there's a moment where she almost died during the video from a frog being so cold, I guess. And yeah, it's been a big consideration on even posting the video. It's sat on the GoPro for almost like, what, 2 months now, maybe? It's been a little bit, and yeah, it's been a big reason why. I know we had, like, we hopped it up in that video. Yeah, we had our favorite fast food fries. We have straight up our favorite cold fast food fry, which you could probably guess which one it was, to be honest with you, because the lack of flavor that happens with a cold fry after it's sat in a fridge for like 6 to 7 hours, but you're kidding, don't do that. You can use the near-death as clickbait, like every... Almost died eating cold fries, which one was the best? Oh, Minato, you're giving me bad ideas. But yeah, there was just like a moment where it was just like, it was bad. Like, what had happened, to everybody here, you deserve a behind the scenes event. What had happened is, we went into this video wanting to do cold fries, which one was the best, because we don't know anybody that's ever done that. So, like, that was the idea. So, before that, we figured, you know, let's just do a fry video while we pick them up, just get it done. Do like we did with the chicken nuggets, just like have a chicken nugget or Fra Hop adventure. And, you know, we were going for that. And, at the end, we were like, you know, we're not gonna eat all these Fras, let's just, you know, save the cold Fras and do a cold Fra review, which one's the best. And, what ended up happening was, when we were doing it, we decided that, you know, we were gonna get it done, we were pretty tired, and, you know, not that hungry when we did it. So we didn't have anything to drink in front of us, which was the first mistake eating cold Fras we both should have just thought about. We didn't, and yeah, that's about the time where like Stacy gets one of them thick boys out there and takes a hearty bod, it's starchy as fuck, dry as shit, cold as hell, and just like we have like a coughing conundrum out here. It's like, again, we haven't even rewatched the video, but I know it's bad. I was like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, less wheezy, more coffee." But it was definitely an experience, and since then, to myself, I've thought to myself, like, she already doesn't like cold Fras. She's made that apparent to me, like, at least 10 times since we've been together. At least, maybe 12, who knows, I'm not calling it, but needless to say, she doesn't like cold Fras, and I was like thinking who had the best cold Fras video would be. It's just such a good thing, and yeah, and going into it, like, we already knew she wouldn't like many cold Fras, but to be honest with you, she gave pretty much every cold Fra a bad review, and you could only imagine the one that almost killed her what it got. Like, it was one of those videos. Girlfriend almost died eating cold Fras. Not clickbait. Make sure you have a red arrow in the thumbnail, and her pretending to die. Oh man, it was a hell of an experience. We might post the video again. It has become video turmoil. We actually have another RIP planned where somebody stole my idea. Legitimately, I still call it Review Bra for fucking watching my channel. Normally I don't do that to bigger YouTubers. Review Bra, I know you were fucking watching. Nobody else was having that idea. Nobody else tried it. I was gonna do the best trilogy of who had the best spicy chicken nuggets. Somebody even got on this channel and asked me the day before it happened, which was gonna be Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King. We all know it's gonna be McDonald's. They have the spiciest. Just saying, Wendy's tastes the best. And then all of a sudden, Review Bra comes out here with a fucking video. I know you were watching. I know you were. I know you were. You're gonna deny it. They're gonna deny it. Everybody will deny it. Review Bra, I know you were out there. And, took the idea, nonetheless, needless to say. Still not off the back burner. He didn't go the way I want to go. Actually, on our vacation we had a few months ago, we talked about it. It's some pretty hot ghost pepper sauces. I wanted to do like the world's hottest chicken nuggets video with a little Carolina Reaper powder and some Carolina Reaper buffalo sauce and random hot sauce that I picked up while we were out there. Still haven't got around to doing that, and I want to sometime soon. Probably doubt Stacy will want to get in on it. She said she might though. We'll see. But microwave Fras are a disaster. Yeah, they get so floppy. Microwave Fras are the devil. You sorry, Stacy? Don't hate you. Don't blame her. Cold Fras are trash. Am I the only god in the world? Am I the only person, not just the only god, the only person in the world who just likes cold Fras, apparently? She's shaking her head, yes. I mean, I will straight up eat cold Fras. Or microwave Fras. They're not the best. They get floppy. But my god, I feel like I'm a dying breed out here. Master Olon has informed me of your impending employment. Shall we commence your education in round square attractions? Cliffhanger. The cliffhanger is a chocobo chick has stranded itself atop a forbidding mountain whose would rescue the creature.
Must be a harrowing gauntlet of goblet bombs. Is that legit? I feel like I played this game before and it was not that. But okay, it's a must for thrill seekers and danger lovers, but rather harder to recommend for folks simply looking to pet a friendly, feathery friend. There is nowhere to go but up in this grueling test of acrobatic prowess. We invite those those sure of foot and strong of will to overcome the dizzying heights of death-defying attraction. It perhaps goes without saying that guests who feel uncomfortable when being faced with the limits and presumptuous falls might do well to look elsewhere for entertainment. I am a dying breed. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's sad. Some cold frogs can taste okay, but most are just gross. Am I a dying breed? I'm telling you. Some of them aren't that bad. Also, I'm just one of those people. I think I'm just used to it. I gotta be at this point. But yeah. Like McDonald's fries? Cold? Let me tell you. Actually, I don't ever eat them cold. I always warm them up in the microwave. They are subpar and they're not the same as fresh, but you know what? I still eat them. Ah, you must be our new guide in training. Where shall we start? Oh my god, you've got so much to say. Anyway, the wind blows. Typhon is an actual void scent summoned by the spell of a student of thermatology and later employed here as the saucer during the event in question. You must try to anticipate where his next nasal eruption will occur, then maneuver to a location where you think you will be safe. Luck plays a large part in success, thus anyone can participate regardless of the athletic ability. Anyway, the wind blows is a must for those seeking to indulge in the excitement for the unpredictable. The Celestis Rod is an event requiring a combination of both luck and skill. The longer you survive, the greater the rewards, though you will have to contend with the fearsome Yojimbo. Think of yourself enough to dodge the lightning strikes of the swordsman's blades, then this attraction was tailor-made for you. Cuff-a-cur. Oh god, yeah, cuff-a-cur, come on, test your mind. The power of the punch is important, so too is the precision. Wait, it had nothing about Gilgamesh in there. Steer the chocobo. Oh, wait. Steer the Moogle, grab the ball, and win the MGB prize. We see a lot of gadget lovers in at this game. Also, a lot of them admirers of nearby attendants, if one pays attention. Creepy. Pretty sure it's not you, Jimbo. Gilgamesh. You're right. Sorry. I'm tired. Bear with me. Also have to take a rest break and I'm trying to postpone it. I know it's Gilgamesh. You know it's Gilgamesh. I Gilgamesh. You Gilgamesh. He, she, we Gilgamesh. Unless you didn't play that content. We shall see soon enough. Right after I take a rest break. I'm sorry. I just said it and it just screwed me. All things Gilgamesh, get yours today while stocks last. You want a Gilgamesh handle? You want a Gilgamesh fish? You want a Gilgamesh mesh? We got you here at Gilgamesh Archeries. LTD. Thinking you're feeling a little Gilgaless? Feel a little less meshy than usual. Well, come on down to Gilgamesh LTD, and we have your heavy Gilgamesh need. You want that in Kindu? A little spray painted chicken green, just for you down here. If only everybody got that joke. Fresh meat for the grinder, eh? Oh, well, that just played in well with what I just said. Queen, hello. Hey, Ton. I'm having a decent night. Queen, glad you could make it. Hopefully you're having a good night, and hopefully you've been very well, and I'm glad to hear from you. Fresh meat for the grinder, eh? Welcome to the family. Crystal Tower Striker. Bringing down the mallet with perfect timing is the way to win the Crystal Tower Striker. This is a game for those handy with a hammer, or who have the patience to wait for just the right moment to strike. Diamond Mahjong. I actually still haven't played this. I'm not the biggest fan of Mahjong, and nor am I good at it, so yeah. The Diamond Mahjong, 4-player race to gather tiles and form a winning combination, all the while trying not to hand victory to their opponents. The rules are many and varied, but it's the contest of the wits and cunning that brings people back for more. There's nothing else quite like it, especially for those with an interest for Far Eastern culture. I feel like there's only one more place to go. It's not showing it on the map, and I pretty much know which place it's going to be. And that's the Chocobo Racing area. I think. Which makes me actually want to jump into a Chocobo race. I haven't done one in at least a year, probably. I feel like I'm due. I've done a lot of Chocobo racing on this game, needless to say. It's mostly where I do my most frequent kafakurs with old Gilgamesh instances. Also out on a limb. I do a lot of that out here too. This is probably where I've made, like, I'm not gonna lie, like 3/4 of my MGP. Playing out on a limb. And then Chocobo racing. Never done Chocobo race. What the what? Minato! Wow! Do yourself a favor and go Chocobo race, my friend. It's like playing Mario Kart, but you're Chocobo racing. Here in the Minion Square, Quest can challenge one another. Oh wait, this is guest. Quest works too. Can challenge one another in the strategic contest known as Lord of Verminion. Or, if you're a huge Pokemon fan, you probably said Vermilion a billion times like I did when I first started playing this game. Whether you wish to test your limits of your tactical brilliance, or simply revel in admirable or adorable minion mayhem, this is the game for you. Really, it ends there? Nothing of Chocobo racing. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like... Okay. You're well also. Glad to hear it. Coming back to... Final year... Had to take from getting all your jobs crafts to 80? You're on the Hyperion server? Well, hopefully your return back will be pretty nice. I've been limiting myself to playing the game on Tuesdays only. Honestly, some people have been upset about that, but I really haven't had a whole lot to do in the game, I'm being quite honest, and I mean, I've got things to do in the game, I obviously do, but not kind of a lot, so I've been pretty much limiting things a little bit. Been playing other games, trying to get, you know, more of an expanse on other games being played. Glad you're doing well though, Queen. Really glad to hear that. Again, Minato, you gotta try Chocobo Racing. I don't see how you played this game and not Chocobo Race at least once. I'll admit I haven't done it in a long time, but you're making me want to, just to like prove a point of how fun it is. Although the last time I played, I kind of screwed myself. It gets in depth. The further you want to get to better winnings, you start Chocobo breeding. And using certain like feeds for your Chocobo. Needless to say, gets much more in depth. The tier that I got myself to, I caught myself up, but it was a little bit harder than the beginning tier. Our fledgling god returns. Do you think yourself prepared to meet and assist actual guest? Let me give it a whirly-durly. Let us put you straight. Let me put you straight to work. Then come along. You've been taking up sewing? You just think the Final Fantasy XIV that you did, which is funny. I mean, that's pretty cool. You look quite the helpful sport. Come on. You see, I'm having a terrible time choosing which game to play. In my younger days, I would impress the ladies with my vigorous pugilism. But I wonder if excelling at one of these amusements might have a similar effect. I don't even know what that means. Domin Mahjong, Cover Cur, Triple Triad. Pugilism? Pugilist. Pugilist, monk, Kuffaker. Oh! Why did I think of that? Thank God I remembered that. Stand aside. The Holy Fist needs to go and rack up a holy high score. Haman seems greatly enthused by your suggestion. Appreciate you out there. Excuse me, might I ask a favor of some assistance? I need some time away from the Colosseum, but even in play, I hope to find ways to improve my blade work. Would any of these diversions serve as a role? Blade work? Anywhere the wind blows, Crystal Tower's Striker. The slice is right. Okay, I'm at a miss here. Anyway the wind blows, you dodge shit to go save a little Chocobo, Choki, or Moogle. You go save something. Crystal Tower Striker, you slam a hammer. The slice is right, it's Yojimbo. Dicing up bamboo. Would you really get better? And swordsmanship. It's all dodging or striking. You don't have any... Yeah, I don't even know who any of these people are. They're question marks. I really don't know. Like, who... What... None of these actually go for swords. Hammer. Dodge. Dodge. Slice is right. Why not? Oh, so you must anticipate to avoid the sword strike. Yes, that sounds perfect. I'm glad you're enthused, because you know what? I went on a whim. I don't even know who you are, person. Fancy meeting you here, and I'm guessing these are people that are the jobs that I haven't played. That seems to be only what makes the most sense here. We had somebody who's a pugilist, never done it. Somebody with swordsmanship, it looked like intro to paladin. They had a shield, haven't done it. So I'm guessing these are classes I haven't played yet. And maybe, well, we'll see as that goes on in time. Fancy meeting you here. Taking a break from breaking rock, eh? Yeah, kind of proving my point. Alberta. Ah, more work than play. Then either way I could do with some advice. What kind of amusing things do they have for a miner like me? I've spent endless hours clamoring about mountains and such that I can handle some jumping and climbing. Jumping, climbing. Moogle's Paw. Leap of faith? Oh, that does sound like a challenge. I'd say my time in craggy places puts me at an advantage, but I suppose we'll see. Greatly enthused. I should get this job more often. I'll work here forever. Thank you, Master Disciple. That should be sufficient for the moment. Now, I've reviewed the reports of your performance, and it seems every guest with whom you spoke with most pleased with your recommendations, our outstanding effort. Why, I almost... Wait. Why, I might almost be convinced to take you on as a full-time employee. Success rate aside, I was personally impressed by your genuine enthusiasm and unfailing politeness. What to think? What think you, Master Disciple? Would you care to join our Gold Saucer family in a more official capacity? You know, I'm an errand boy of the realm. Master Roland, if you would recall our discussion, this was never to be more than a temporary arrangement. A jest, my good man, merely a jest. I could never ask Master Tonberry Disciple, which it didn't say Tonberry and it still said Disciple, but I said Tonberry anyway, to have been in his chosen profession to alleviate a dilemma of our own making. I shall, however, thank you again for donating your precious time. Pray accept my heartfelt gratitude and be sure to collect your payment before you leave. Good deal. Ah. 5 a.m. 14 minutes till the next one. Probably won't make it. I'm not going to be on here too much longer, if I'm being honest with you. Getting pretty late. I'm pretty tired and hungry. I'm going to be on here for a little while longer, though, so don't fret. I, too, must once more express thanks for your timely assistance. You're welcome. This dilemma, as Master Roland puts it, is a serious one. Not fair, our dearth of guides may yet prove disastrous, should you be willing to stay on a while longer. There's more work to be done. Let us keep accounts current, shall we? Your wages, sir. Sweet. It's cool that you can keep redoing it. Like a good 5,000 over and over. I mean, it's a little time consuming, so is it completely worth it is questionable. I'll admit. It is cool that you can keep redoing it, though. Wait, like, I don't see the emote. Does that just, like, get added? Is it in expressions? Or special? Let's hum. You can go in the haunted house. You can get 5,000 once, the others are 100. Oh yeah, that's definitely not worth it. Where do you actually go for your, the new... Consider, that's it. Okay. I'm guessing the other one is one you get somehow differently. How do you get the bomb with the exclamation point? From an old event, you got it at the Mock Station when it was on sale. Okay, that makes sense. There was one I was excited about actually a while back. There was it reminded me of like Metal Gear so badly, but we're kind of done here with the gold saucer shenanigans. Let's take one small trip back to possibly rank up again. I don't know. I'm getting very tired and hungry. We'll see. Back at the in Bozja. Is Facebook still holding up? You have it like still going? I'm starting to wonder what it is with Facebook and the whole like cutting with the whole exterior YouTube music, because it's like all audio library. It's all like royalty free, uncopyrighted music. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe they just hate Pokemon on Facebook. Facebook, if you're Pokemonist, that's gross. It's gross, and it's unforcertain, and like, what's the other word I'm looking for? It's prejudice. We don't like that. We're anti-prejudice around here. That's what I'm saying, Minato. Facebook, how could you? They probably call Pokemon Pokemon. So how many of these memory things do you actually need to do, like, actually do shit with? Like, I've got one forgotten fragment of care, which I don't know what that is used for. But I've got it. I've got a fragment of awakening, dying, and wait, these are memories. Memory of dying, tortured memory, sorrowful memory, dying, forgotten fragment of awakening, and then fragment of care. Like, what? How many of what of everything do you need before I can actually do something else with the weapon? Kind of at a loss with that one. You need 20 each for the relic? Holy shit! Fragments are for the spells. Queen. Gonna head off? I understand, Queen. Hopefully you can catch me on the next stream. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm actually going to be doing Monster Hunter World. But I would appreciate if you want to jump in. I really appreciate that. And hopefully the rest of your night also goes well, Queen. Thank you so much for watching. Oh man, Riz, why didn't you tell, or Minato, why didn't you tell me? Reality poking in on the stream. Whole corner scale. Camera getting wonky. I don't often see it because of the chat kind of like covers up a lot over here on this end. I had a whole... Why didn't you let me know either? The whole corner skill. It means, like... You can't see, you're all the way over there. It means the camera was just off. Everything in the background was bleeding through. It's cool, Minato. Alright, again, I'm not going to be on here too much longer. I'm obviously so tired. I didn't even notice my own background there. Let's see, I need about 10,000 to the next rank up. I feel like we can try to push for the next rank up, and I'm just gonna kind of call it there. I'm not gonna do the quest till like maybe next Tuesday. Sorry, but more than likely. Oh, sweet. Minori got us in there. Nice. Should be a little skirmish here, pretty close by. I think this is it. Just trying not to get noticed by the local want to kill me's. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's funny. It's called Parts in a Recreation for this fate. I made it. Coffee's starting to wear off. I feel you, Tim. Doing some chunks. I'm doing decent so far. Oh, jeepers. I know we gotta alternate between colors. We'll go blue and then go purple. Or pink. %. Glad to be able to watch. Just wanted to say hi. Have a good day. Hey, Nicola, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hello to you. And hopefully you also have a good day. I can't remember what I was on last time. Oh, thank goodness. %. $17. $5, $4, $3, 2, 1. Amazing. Not too much farther, about 8,000 to go. We'll be at the next rank. So we got from the locksmith. Magic prism, battle dense materia. Both things I'm not very enthusiastic about. I have a plethora of like, okay, there it is. I was about to say, I have a plethora of like shitty. Kurumi! How's it going, Kurumi? Glad you could make it. Turn the forgotten stuff to resistance. Appraiser. Potion kit and a potion kit. Essence of the Watcher and the Skirmisher. $20 of the... Is it just 2 of the memories or is it like 3? But yeah, like as far as like the memories go. $20 of each, and there's 30, so you need 60. 3, not 30. Okay, yeah, I was very confused. There's 30. What's the one I'm missing? I'm guessing I'm not missing it. It's probably just somewhere else. No, I'm missing it. So the harrowing. That's what I'm missing. The blue one or the red one? The harrowing, whichever one that is the one that seems to be missing. Yeah, I have none of those. Might not even make it to it, but I'll try. Bottom is yellow, middle is blue, top is red, and not really doing anything at the top, so I'm guessing that's why we haven't really, seen much of those. Close to 5 million on Gil, though. It's exciting. We're not gonna make it to this one, unfortunately. I'm trying so badly, but yeah, I don't see us making it. 85%. I honestly don't even know what we're supposed to fight there. Well, we made it, thankfully. Hopefully I'll make a decent difference. Awesome. Let's see. Still quite a bit to go, but not too much more. Saved that Dark's left. Oh man. Good to hear it, Minato. Kudos on the save, though. I'm sure you did a great job.
Here we go.
Decent. Going pretty well.
Getting close. Awesome. Skirmish 1. I hate to. I'm like, a little under 6,000 away from calling it and getting the next rank, but I'm like legit calling it. I'm too tired. I can't keep going on. I'm sorry. But yeah, I gotta call it for that. I'm sorry. I'm just way too tired to keep going. I'm trying. I already started off pretty tired. We're almost at the actual usual point lurking in, but I gotta call it. I'm much too tired to keep this going on tonight. I do thank you all so much for watching, all the support, Rez, and Minato, thank you so much for helping out long term with things, and then also Minato, thank you so much for being an awesome mod over on Twitch, and Azunami and Minato, thank you so much for you know, sticking around and helping out a lot. I actually did not mean to go here. Yeah, I'm that tired. I'm making random easy mistakes, but thank you so much for watching. And Tim, glad you can make it and jump in here, and everybody that's been watching and paying attention, everybody that's got in and helped out. Hopefully any of you that follow me on Monster Hunter World can jump in with me tomorrow on Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Gonna jump back into that tomorrow and the day after that as well. If you're curious about Pokemon, I'll be back on Sunday doing that Sunday night, and then again, if you're curious about Final Fantasy XIV here, I'll be back next Tuesday doing Final Fantasy XIV. And good night to you, Rez and Minato. Hopefully you both have a great one. I'm just getting tired and hungry, and I'm not gonna keep being able to do it too much longer tonight. So again, I thank you all so much for watching, and everybody that you know, try to jump in on other platforms. I really appreciate that as well. And to people on Facebook who's been seeing all these clipped Pokemon videos, I'm sorry. I've really enjoyed playing Pokemon. If you really want to really get more into that, jump in on Twitch and YouTube. I don't know why Facebook has been really kind of punishing me lately because of that. And good night to you as well, Tim or Sith. But I really appreciate that. But good night, everybody. Take it easy. Have fun with whatever it is you got going on. But until next time, I'm out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. And not tonight. But yeah, I'm out of here. Good night, everybody. Take it easy. Till next time.